Please Heal Me has a question about the sound, pronunciation. If we have an ED, a TH, no ED, TH. Called the, call the. Wanted the, want the. Is there a difference? Yes, there is, even when we say it fast. Well, first of all, let's look up here. I called the doctor. I call the doctor. I called the doctor. I called the doctor. I called the doctor. I call the doctor. I call the doctor. I call the doctor. Now, first of all, the nuance is very different. You understand. You understand the difference, of course. So, considering the nuance, you shouldn't be confused. When students are watching television or a movie, sometimes they concentrate too much on the grammar. And you should concentrate more on the story. That helps. But anyway, let's look at the pronunciation of the words. Now, in this case, there's a rule. When we have similar sounds, we connect and only keep the second sound. This is we'll keep it, okay? So we only keep this second sound. So, called the, the, similar sounds. Called the, called the, called the, called the. So in this sentence, called the, we keep the L and we keep the TH, but actually there's not much of an ED. Called the. I called the doctor. 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 You don't hear it. However, I call the doctor. I call the doctor. When we say this quickly, here, the L actually cancels the TH, and basically we hear calla, calla. I call the doctor. I call the doctor. I call the doctor. And the reason, we've studied before, the L is a strong sound and the TH is a weak sound, okay? So if we do the perfect L, it's between the teeth. Call, call. And the TH is also between the teeth. Call the. The tongue stays the same. Call the. 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 But if we have to choose which sound is more important, the L is the stronger sound and the TH is the weaker sound. So listen carefully. I called the doctor. I called the doctor. I call a doctor. I call a doctor. I called the doctor. I call a doctor. I call a doctor. I called the doctor. I call a doctor. Very slight, but for native speakers, a big enough difference. It's not easy. Let's look at the second one. He wanted the TV. He want the TV. Grammatically, it's wrong. So let me change it. Let me fix it. Let's change it to he, because this should be he wants, right? So let's change it to they, okay? They wanted the TV. They want the TV. Now this is a great question. Yes, there's a difference. So listen carefully. I'm going to say it quickly. They wanted the TV. Yeah. They wanted the TV. They wanted the TV. They wanted the TV. They want the TV. They want the TV. They want the TV. They wanted the TV. Wanted the. Wanted the. Wanted the. They want the TV. Want the. Want the. Want the. So what happens here? Now we have the L canceling the TH. Here we have the N canceling the T. Very common. But there's also another thing. This D is a similar sound called the, so we just keep the TH. So wanted, 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 T, get rid of the T, wanted, wanted, wanted the, 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 wanted the. So basically, can we see over here? Yeah. It's like wanted the, wanted the, wanted the. Fast. It's got to be fast. Slowly, no. Slowly, wanted the, wanted the, wanted the, wanted the, wanted the. What about down here? Want the. First of all, this T, we can connect it like this. Want the, want the, want the. Wanna, wanna. It's possible. You could think the N can cancel the TH, but usually we keep the TH because the, well, T and the TH connected, so it's just emphasized to keep that there. Want the, want the. I won the TV. I won the TV. Not too many people will say that. I want the TV. I want the TV. I want the TV. They want the TV. They want the TV. Want the, want the, want the, want the. So in this case, it sounds like want the. Wanted the, want the. Wanted the, want the. Wanted the, want the. So, when there's a D followed by a TH, almost always we connect into the TH and just keep that. Wanted the, called the. When there's no D, we still can come together, but it's going to sound different. Called the, calla. Called the, calla. Wanted the, want the. Wanted the, want the. These are two great examples, and the rules are a little bit different, so it gets confusing. Do Americans intentionally do that? No. It comes naturally. We don't plan the pronunciation. It just comes naturally. So when you're practicing pronunciation, when you're mimicking American English pronunciation, try and relax. Don't concentrate too much. Relax and just repeat. When you can't hear something, ask me and I'll explain the rules, and then go back and relax and practice. I hope that helps.